All right, welcome to Beers by Ivy. Beers by Ivy, presented by Joey Scott Media. I'm Joey Scott, and this is my sports podcast. All right, we're talking the Cubs. I want to say this too: is my sports commentary. I'll be covering a lot of things, NFL, and just the key moments in sports. When it comes to the Cubs, my logic may be off. I'm going to be a fan. I love this Cubs so much. I called my sports podcast Beers by Ivy. Drinking beers in Wrigleyville essentially is my sports podcast, okay? So I want to say that. It's like my other stuff's going to have some logic. I'm always going to try to be a grounded individual, but when it comes to the Cubs, I'm just a fan. So you're going to get my fan takes, okay? All right. This one, I'm watching the Marlins series and I just cannot get over this. So I'm making a video, okay? Cubs pitching. 13, ranked 13 ERA. Average is what I'm saying it is. In total wins, we're fourth right now. What does that tell us? That we have the bats, but we need the arms. Who happens to be sitting on his ass? That's a pretty good pitcher that we could easily pick up right now. Trevor Bauer. And I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube about this. So, I understand it. But at the end of the day, we have to look at the facts, okay? We have a legal system. We have to somewhat trust the legal system, okay? Especially when people are proved innocent, okay? Question is, if you're the owner, the manager, and the owner, the GM, and the manager of the Cubs, hey, are we good? Legal system, are we good? We have people working professionally in this system. Are we good? They say yes. Okay. Now we have a topic. Now we have a discussion. Would the fans be mad if the Cubs acquired Trevor Bauer? My answer would probably be no. And the reason I say that is because he gets 500,000 views a YouTube video. I got 12 yesterday. And I think, Jesus, this guy's getting 500,000 views. Okay? And guess who's watching all this? Mostly kids. He's got fun, good content. Oh my gosh. So, I think it's on the table. And I think it should be on the table. You sit down with them and you say, listen, dude, one F up. I mean, the slightest F up, we will cut you quicker than you can breathe air. And you just be really honest with them. And you just tell them that. Like, we're taking a chance. We're going against everybody else in the MLB to do this. And the team that I think would do this? It's not even in baseball. It's the Patriots. The Patriots would do this. And the Cubs have this. Hey, we're going to build a strong culture with strong coaching and management. And then we may take a flyer on one person that can make us better. And if they don't, then we'll cut them. Randy Moss. Perfect example. Like, there's plenty of guys the Patriots have taken that have been a little bit flyer because their culture and Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were such strong leaders. We can try this. That's what the Cubs should do. They have strong leadership. Their players are strong, good dudes. The coach or the new manager, council, the Zen, Phil Jackson, Dennis Rodman, guys. Holy cow. And this is what I would do. I would go to my leadership on the team, and I would say, what do you guys think about this? And if the leaders, the Swansons of the world, if these guys say, okay, Justin Steele says, okay, then you say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go Bad News Bears, Kelly League tryout. 3 people have automatically got to vote. The ownership, the manager, and the GM. If you get a hit off Trevor Bauer, we're going to do a whole round robin. If you get a hit off Trevor Bauer, you get a vote. If you don't get a hit off him, then you don't get a vote. If the team votes him off, the team votes him off. But I think the players would say yes. And when I look at this, I'm going to kind of go into some data. Kyle Hendricks, 12.71 ERA. Okay, it's not rocket science. He's obviously not having a good year. He does start today, so hopefully he can turn it around. But what does that mean? That means Bennett, Brown, and Assad are most likely going to be starters. So your relievers are just getting dry. I think Merriweather's still out. Justin Steele's out. Ozole blowing 4 leads in the 9th this year. We need a guy. We need a guy. So why are we not bringing him in? Why are we not bringing him in? The Patriots would do it. Why aren't we doing this? Winning baseball, team culture. If he has one F up, we'll cut him. I mean, how like, what's a contract? A veteran contract, like $750,000 a year. That's like one game of beers at Wrigley. What does Wrigley seat? I don't even know what Wrigley seats. Like, what is it, 40,000-ish? $12 beers? That pretty much covers it. One game. We're taking a risk. It's one game of just concession revenue for this guy. And he could be a lead guy. He could be in our rotation, in the relievers. Shit, he could even maybe close for us. I mean, holy cow. Why are we not giving this guy an opportunity? We have a legal system. The legal system is built by professionals that do this day in, day out. We had the results. Okay, great. He gets 500,000 views of YouTube. Like, people watch his content left and right. Cubs should give this guy a shot. And if he has one F up, or he's, wants to be all weird, throwing to the catcher and doing all that weird warm-up stuff, just set down the guide rules. Hey, this is how we operate in this organization. Anything outside of it, you'll be cut immediately. No questions asked. Let's rock. Fly the W. Go Cubs. Beers by the Ivy. Joey Scott Media. Like and subscribe. I mean, come on, guys. If you're a Cubs fan, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.